The first time I set foot in the old St. Mary's Hospital, I was struck by the eerie silence that seemed to cling to the walls like an unshakable shadow. As part of my photography project, I was drawn to forgotten places, and this decrepit building was the perfect canvas. The air was thick with the scent of mildew and decay, and the only sound was the distant dripping of water echoing through the empty corridors. I felt a chill run down my spine, but I pressed on, determined to capture the haunting beauty of the place. Little did I know, the lens of my camera would capture something far more sinister. It wasn't until I developed the photos that I noticed the figure. In each shot, a shadowy silhouette lurked just behind me, its presence growing more distinct with every frame. At first, I thought it was a trick of the light, an artifact of the film. But as I examined each image, a creeping dread clawed at the edges of my mind. The figure seemed to be watching me, its outlines sharp and menacing against the faded backdrop of the hospital. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being followed, even long after I had left the building. Driven by a mix of fear and morbid curiosity, I returned to St. Mary's, hoping to uncover the truth behind the figure. Armed with my camera and a flashlight, I retraced my steps through the labyrinthine hallways. The atmosphere was even more oppressive than before, and every creak of the floorboards set my nerves on edge. As I reached the spot where the figure had first appeared, I felt a cold draft brush past me, sending a shiver through my body. Suddenly, the flashlight flickered and died, plunging me into darkness. In the pitch black, I heard the faintest whisper, a voice barely audible, yet unmistakably close. My heart raced as I fumbled for my phone, its screen casting a weak glow over the room. Standing just inches away was the shadowy figure, its eyes hollow and unyielding. I stumbled backward, the phone slipping from my grasp and shattering on the ground. In that moment of paralyzing fear, I realized the truth. The hospital was not abandoned, not entirely. It was the domain of something ancient and malevolent, and it had marked me as its own.